Hello, my name is Chris and I will review the 2021 Mazda 3 GT Turbo Sedan with all-wheel drive. This car is such a pleasure to review. I have driven a few variants of Mazda 3 since the redesign, and Mazda has really come into their own. I will look at the exterior, interior, the engine, and give you my thoughts on the road and explain to you why it could be the best in class. The exterior of this compact sedan looks biting your lower lip sexy, as is the optional red paint. I love looking at this car, it's charming. Mazda's website says the 3 has a quiet cabin, luxurious human-centric interior, and a Kodo design, which means more rounded, less sharp cut lines. It is the best looking compact sedan in the category. They could say that without ego or vanity, just plain simple fact. In the top GT trim, standard are 18-inch wheels, Bose sound system, leather seats, 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine, manual transmission, and navigation. From there you can option up to the 6-speed automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, premium package, and this turbo engine. The trunk is what it is. If you want more storage, get the hatchback. Sitting behind myself, I fit, but there is not much more room. So Mazda 3 has an average rear seat. In the front, it is okay space here, but Mazda is not known for making spacious interiors. You do get somewhat used to it after a while, and I find myself being overwhelmed by the charm and thoughtful design of this interior. Although the flaws of this interior are severe, its qualities just make you forget about them. The main flaw is the infotainment. I just don't understand Mazda owners that tell me they like their infotainment interface, and I know so many of those Mazda owners. The seats are of decent comfort and the leather quality is very good for the category. The steering wheel is therapeutic for your hands when you're holding it. The Bose sound system plays very well. This interior feels like a $45,000 car, and this Mazda 3 does cost slightly more than $40,000 tax in. This engine really makes an impression. The turbo gives you only an extra 41 horsepower but over 100 pounds of torque more than the naturally aspirated engine, and it makes all the difference in the world when you want sporty driving. The car feels way more assertive in acceleration. The G vectoring combines with this acceleration when you take curves and drive the car 80%. That is where this Mazda 3 is the best, because the semi-independent rear suspension limits it. This is not the Mazda speed, it's simply more classy. The engine is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder turbo that makes 227 horsepower and 310 pounds of torque, and this engine is only available with a 6-speed automatic and all-wheel drive. Fuel economy is 10.1 liters in the city, 7.5 liters on the highway. It is a top safety pick plus. Here are my thoughts on the road.
Hello car lovers driving the Mazda 3 Sedan 2021. This is the GT all-wheel drive turbo, all right? So lots of segmentation going on Mazda. I'll talk about that later. First, we'll start with the exterior styling. I love this exterior styling. I think it's amazing. The smoothed out lines, the color, the quality of assembly. I mean, it's evident this car is made in Japan. Japan, one of the few countries that still has a culture of excellence, of continued excellence and diligence, and that is reflected on the assembly. The paint quality is high, there's not a lot of orange peel anywhere, and it's the goods, right? So really a looker. On the inside now, what's it like? Well, it continues, and it's just so far ahead. Now I just want to make a remark. Mazda has been passing Ross a lot of their cars. I even had one for a week or two, and the advantage of redoing vehicles is that, number one, the more you drive the best, the more it will become apparent to you it is the best. And I've been having a change of heart over Mazda 3 in terms of what it is versus its rivals. I used to put it as a top 3, and now I have to put it as best in class, and I will explain why. And it starts with this interior, all right? The horizontal surfaces are very good quality. Here, very good quality texture on the dash. The seats, with the exception perhaps of the leg bolsters that are a little bit intense, though not as intense as the Mazda CX-5, are quite comfortable. The leather quality, very good. I'm satisfied in these seats, and in the category, they are upper tier, no question. The seating position, well, you do feel a little bit confined in a Mazda. However, it is not distractingly so. Sitting behind myself, there was enough room for a hour romp. I was sitting in a decent position, so that's good on that level. The Bose sound system, very nice here. The fit and finish of the door, you can always tell good design quality by the doors, and it is a high-level door design. Here, climate control, very simple. The infotainment, well, the interface sucks, but at least it looks good, and that's all I have to say about that infotainment. I think it would have to be a little bit bigger, the screen, and have to be a constant touch-based and closer to the driver so it would be easily accessible. This dash here is freaking awesome, high level, charming. It's got personality. The same thing with the steering wheel, leather that would be at home on an $80,000 car. This metallic finish here, amazing. It's really high level, and it really punches above its price. I mean, it is evident. I mean, I drove an A3 a few years ago. I saw the BMW 2 Series at a car show. There's no way I'm buying those cars knowing that this one exists, right? I'll keep the 10, 15,000 and buy this car, and it's just as good. The power is very good. It might not be quite the sophisticated 4-cylinder turbo of the 2 Series, but I mean, close enough. Close enough. It's very torquey, this engine. And of course, it offers you the option to either have all-wheel drive. Quebecers have a hard-on for 4-wheel drive, so Mazda offers it, one of the few in the compact class. Some people want more power, so there's a turbo option. Those of you who want long-term reliability, well, Mazda's getting better. I'm noticing less and less Mazdas that are rusted on the road, and that bodes well. Mazdas before used to be rust buckets, not anymore, I don't think. Mazda, a company constantly improving, and that's what you want, right? You want a company that's constantly improving. The sound insulation, Ross thinks it needs to be improved. It's average. I think it's above average. It's one of those weird, we're feeling different things thing. Ross makes the excellent remark on our videos, and I keep repeating it. The 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, that's unlimited kilometers. The 5-year powertrain warranty, unlimited kilometers. That is so reassuring, especially if you do a lot of kilometers. I know a lot of people live in the suburbs, work in the city. You're going to bust that kilometers, that 20,000 kilometer a year. You're going to shorten your warranty, not with Mazda. So that is an impressive value. I am a little bit starstruck with this Mazda 3, and I think it's really pleasing. I'm a bit of a sporty sedan luxury lover. Those are pretty much the cars I've bought throughout most of my life, and I'm willing to pay more for that. And when I'm driving this Mazda, I'm feeling the quality. I would have no problems owning this car, and I think it's a notch above its competitors. And that is the review. By the way, if you like this review, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well then of course you should subscribe, click the notifications bell to get a notification when I come out with videos, or go on Christopher Car Reviews on Instagram, and I post pictures of cars to come. It serves as a de facto notification, and that is it.